How's your news, Interblops? I'm told I'm on, but I have my doubts, and this is, I played a thing, Landstalker. Last time we rescued the people of Verla from a mine where they were being put to work by Duke Mercator, who is even more of a jerk than we first anticipated. Everyone's safe now, and our next point of business is to head through the mine to the next town, but we have a couple things to wrap up first. There was a puzzle room in the mine that I couldn't figure out. I found a solution, which I don't think is the intended solution, but it works. And there's also a livestock between Verla and the mine, squirreled away behind a house, so we'll pick that up along the way. Shall we get a move on? I think we shall. Also, as a reward for the rescue mission, they have deposited a sword in the well for some reason. But mine is not really to question why they stashed it where they did. Mine is to be happy that I have it, and make sure I equip it. The Thunder Sword. This doesn't do anything new per se, but as before, it does change the color of our swing. And it has a lightning effect whenever you hit something with the sword at full power. I don't think this game actually has elemental affinities, so it's just a different damage. But I could be wrong. Let's see if we can shock something. Well, either that's not a mushroom monster. Oh, there it is, okay. No, we didn't see the zap effect because I killed it in one hit. Oh well, I'm sure we will eventually. So, behind the house here, you kind of have to go over a little hump, then turn around and search what you just walked over. And there's livestock. Very well hidden, although you can see the gap here if you look carefully. That is how Landstalker do. Oh. Well, didn't get poisoned, I'm happy enough with that. Getting careless. As folks who watch my streams will no doubt know, whenever I put down a game for a little while, even if it's just like half a week, let alone a full week, I can get a little fumbly about it, yeah, even more than usual, and I kinda have to reacclimate myself to it. This was not the case when I was Wii, so just more evidence that my VidCon skills have kind of deteriorated over the years, but I am more patient. I will say I am generally more patient, so things that require a lot of grinding or just a ton of trial and error, those I actually tend to do a little better at. Okay, what we need to do here is, again, I don't think this is the intended solution, but it is a solution. We have to chuck this box so it lands on that spike ball in the middle, but a little off-center. I think that'll do it. Might not be quite right. Oh, I hate this jump. Ah! No. It's just to the left. There we go. Ah! Definitely need to re-Landstalker mode myself here. So what we want to do is get onto that box, and then it doesn't look like it's got enough distance, but if I placed it right, we should be able to make the jump from here. Nope, a little bit off target. Let's reset the room and try that again. Oh, that was totally wrong. I don't think that's gonna do it. Once you've put the box on the ball like that, it is quite difficult to get it back off again without just resetting the room, so that's why I'm doing that. Damn it, Nigel. There we go. Now, hopefully that'll be... I gotta quit doing that. Hopefully that'll be placed appropriately. Oh! If I don't walk off it. Landstalker, you... Oh, come on. Landstalker, you and your perspective fuckery, I swear. This room's like a particularly bad case of it. There we go. One of them's just an e-geek, but I will gladly top myself up. And the other is the reason that it is important to come here. Okay, technically I suppose it's not important, but lifestocks, well, too much is never enough. And now we head back the way we came. Plow through a few orcs, which are dropping very easily now. And we come to this door, which was not open before we rescued the townspeople. And that is where we go to pass on to the next area. Pass on to the next area. Made it sound like Nigel's dying. I mean, he does a lot of that, but it's usually not very consequential. Oh! Hey! How'd you get in here? I think I actually have to reset the room for that, because in confines that tight between those trees, there's no way to actually hit an enemy, I don't think. Okay, now worms, stay out of my tree block. I noticed one of the worms there shot a short-range projectile breath. I don't think the ones from before could do that, and I think that might be a status attack. So we will want to not get hit by that if we can help it. Not that we want to get hit by anything, but some things are worse than others. And there we have a doll, which is somewhat hidden, but not particularly well. The gap between the trees here is easier to see, and of course there's the chest sticking out. And doll ain't livestock, but just like max HP, too much healing is never enough. So I will take any and all the game is willing to throw my way. Is there anything creeping around over here? No. There's a chest over there, though. Can I drop to it? That's a yes. And it's that thing we like so much. Excellent. We've been pumping our max HP quite a bit lately. But with the kind of damage I've been taking, we need to. Okay, now I know these aren't going to die in one hit, so let me see if I can get a thunder effect on. There we go. Some of those cute little shock things. Okay, anything else I need to... Oh! Oh! There's our second negative status of the game. That was, I believe, paralysis. Anything for me if I... Oh, hey, hello! That was very sneaky. Okay, that doesn't get me anywhere I couldn't go by just going this way. So let's check the side and see what's what. Village of Destel to the upper right, which I believe is the next destination we were told about. Calcetto Waterfall. That has not been mentioned before, and I'm guessing we probably can't do anything with it right now, but I'm curious. So investigate we shall. Welcome to Calcetto Waterfall Item Shop. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Clearly this is another part of the game I don't remember terribly well. Beautiful waterfall, huh? The people of Destel take good care to keep the water clean. Well, livestock sure is popular. How much do you want? 300? Deal. In good health, I see what you did there. Alright, there's another exit here. What do we get out of that? Calcetto Falls is great for sightseeing. Please come again. No, no doubt I will. No, actually, I don't know if I'll ever be back that way again, but at least for the return trip I will. And maybe I will use an e-geek so I can restock it. Matter of fact, I think I will. There was a bare spot on his shelves where I'm thinking one of those was going to be. Yep. Oh! Overshot. Well, we'll do the priest thing and drop it off his head. There's no reason why I like doing goofy things whenever I save or buy an item. But I mean, it's there. You kinda... Oh shit. It's there. You're not gonna do it? Of course you're gonna do it. It's like jumping for the crystal ball in Castlevania. Of course you're gonna do it. Let us not walk off the cliff this time. Very good. Damn it! Fungus! Poison seems to be becoming quite a bit more common as we go. So, next time I have the opportunity, I'm not going to backtrack into it right now, but when I have the opportunity, I should probably buy some more detox grass, being as I am down to only 2 in the old inventory. Anything over this way? Ah! This was a little too prominent of a hidden path. That sounds like a contradiction in terms, but you know what I mean. You take the hidden path and it goes all the way over there. There had to be something at the end of it. I just knew it. Of course, a lot of the time when I say that, it's just the game fucking with me, but more often than not, it does in fact mean something's been hidden. Welcome to the village of Destel. Thanks, glad to be here. Oh, what's that book? Careful, my child. That book is dangerous, full of unpredictable spells. I don't remember what this does. Let's toss it for the moment, and do a proper save. Dwarves are quite pious. Not a stereotype I was aware of, but you learn a little something every day. Alright, let us do a save state just to be on the safe side and see what the hell is going on with this. For goodness sake, it's really not a toy. Still want to read it? Yes. Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. Whoa! Wonderful book, eh? But not for amateurs, so I'm keeping it a secret. I see. You know, I have to wonder if in the Japanese version that wasn't a porn book or something. Which might not go over so well in the States, in a church in particular. So I am going to have to look that up and put in a note if that in fact turns out to be the case. Because what with the G-string and things like that, Landstalker is clearly not averse to playing a little blue sometimes. This well is the entrance to a cave, to an ancient cave where monsters dwell. I'm sure that won't be meaningful in any way in the near future. You're welcome to stay so long as you don't behave violently. Have you had a little bit of a problem with your guests? Oop. I do notice he's stashing a chest behind him there. Naturally, I am immediately tempted to find a way to yoink it, but I don't have any ideas to that extent in the immediate. Pockets! It's been a while. What a coincidence. How are things going? Me? So-so. Not a lot to say today, Pockets. Oh, that's alright. I'm just good to see you doing well. Or so-so, as the case may be. We just want to live in peace. Clearly he has had some problems with the guests. Or other things happening around town. My flower bed was ruined! What were they looking for? I don't think I have anything they'd want. Who are they? My house was ransacked by many big soldiers. Oh, of the same kind that took over Verla, perhaps? I swear if the Duke's behind this, he is officially the worst. I can't trust humans anymore. Well, it's a good thing I'm not. You look human, though. I don't like the hectic pace of life in crowded towns, so I live here quietly with the dwarves. I think humans are wicked. Wicked rad, maybe. Big hulking soldiers rushed into my house and demanded to know where the jewel was. What were they talking about? I have nothing but flower seeds. Well, if he's looking for the jewels, that does seem to point to, Duke Mercator. Yep, I think we're officially looking at the worst. Welcome to Kindly's shop. Thank you kindly. Kindly's item shop. I'm kind. My brother is not. Ooh, little family rivalry. Little family rivalry? Family rivalry, have we? Well, I was wondering if his brother might be in here, but no. He has livestock, that makes me happy. 600 is a big chunk of our money, but it's a livestock. It's gonna happen. Also, detox grass. That weapon sign on there really makes me wonder. Oh yeah, we talked to you. And I'm really suspicious about this shop, give me a moment. I don't remember anything special about it, but the mention of his brother and the size of the house from the outside... that really makes me go, but it's probably just me. I've never seen such rudeness in all my life. Yeah, I suppose soldiers ransacking your house could be filed under rude if you want to be fairly, understated about it. Why are humans so rude? They came from out of nowhere and trampled down our flower beds. If they wanted the jewel, they should have asked me. Jewel? Someone named Mercator found it and took it away. Why does he want such a worthless thing? Flowers and seeds are prettier. And they smell good, too. Well, humans are weird that way. I suppose such things are a little more durable than plants. Especially if you've got as much of a brown thumb as I do. But where we are actually going at this point, I cannot say. We just seem to have done all there is to do in Nestel, so we're just exploring at this point. Oh, it really looks like something ought to be here. But that does not appear to be the case. Landstalker is a sneaky beast, so anywhere there might be goodies, I do want to take at least a little poke. Getting to that chest. I think if we hook our jump around, we might be able to just make it. Yes. And more of the good stuff. I like this trend. Oh, and we've got our first big heart on the HP meter. There doesn't seem to be anything special there.
Well, hello, Nigel. Are you still alive? Pity. But it's the end for you. You can't follow me anymore. While you're there stamping your foot with vexation, I'll be finding the last jewel. So long, Nigel. I'm always one step ahead of you.
Man, even when he's just on a raft, he gets a neat little throne on it. The man does know how to travel in style. So, the last jewel, huh? We're down to one. Means if we don't get it, we've got a real problem here. So, we've got lower right and lower left. We'll try the right first. No, this isn't suspicious. What this is all leading to, I could not tell you, but it's leading to something, of that I am certain. Oh, what's that off to the right?
Look, Nigel, there goes the Duke.
Oh, what do you do with his chair?
The view from up there must be great, huh? Can you hear me? Shall I speak louder? See you! What a hateful man!
Nigel, let's go down and look for a way to follow him. Sounds like a plan to me, although I don't see why we can't just jump down from here. I mean, I know we've totally got the ups to make a jump of that distance. Oh well. Not sure whether it was strictly necessary to see that, but given that this game is a little picky about its quest flags sometimes, my suspicion would be yes. Well, we're clearly not going to follow him by swimming, so that really leaves only one path ahead of us. Anything behind the house this time? Nope, not gonna get lucky twice in a row that way.
Sorry, all sold out. You can still get to the shrine through the cave under the stele, but it's pretty dangerous.
Shrine? I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm going to piece together that the shrine is where the Duke was sailing off to. And this is the guy who doles out the raft tickets. That seems to be what's going on from context. And the caves under Destel. I'm guessing that's where that blocked off spot was. With all the nasty monsters in it and what have you. Before we return, I'm going to see where this tree goes, if in fact it's open yet. Which it's not. What? Did I not go this way before? Or did I just miss that? Ho ho! Mars Stone. Okay, that's the rate roughly that my bar is filling up now. Seems like about 3 seconds and change. I think this might be the next tier up. No, that is definitely slower. Not sure what the deal with the Mars Stone is. I'll have to look that up. And as usual, I will make an appropriate note in the editing process. Nothing else over here? No. At least so it doesn't seem. For now, since I don't know what the Mars Stone does exactly... Yep, I did go that way before. I guess I just missed it. Since I don't know what the Mars Stone exactly does, I'll stick with the one in the immediate that I know gives me the faster weapon recharge. And pick up a little more detox before we go any further. It's cheap. And as I am so fond of using in my arsenal of cliches, better to have it and not need it. Okay, that's where the pit is, and it looks like they have opened it up. Actually, before we go dungeoneering again, it seems like a good idea to drop a save. Where was the priest? I don't remember this place having a particularly churchy church. Yeah, here we are. Nope, he's got his possible porno book back. Always leaving it out. You're old enough to be a priest, you ought to know that you hide it under the bed.
Sometimes, late at night, you can hear something roaring in this well.
I was at the inn, talking about the ancient cave under this village, when some tourist suddenly rushed down here, broke the seal, and disappeared down the cave. Well, we know Duke Mercator just took the ocean route, so I'm gonna hazard a guess that it's Kayla, Ink, and Wally. I don't remember that. That's not something I'm pulling from memory, that's just a guess.
Once I went down and tried to look into the cave, but it was impossible. I don't think you can do it.
Well, you don't know me very well. This all feels a little more familiar than the Verla Mine stuff, but it remains a stretch of the game that is not particularly strong in my memory. Okay, so we can stay on this floor, we can go down. Let's stick to this floor first of all. If I screw up these platforms, I may end up going down a little quicker than anticipated. Doesn't seem terribly complicated, though. So I say. But then I remember, Landstalker is a real dick with its perspective. I bet you this just goes up to that first room. Yeah, okay. That's just where you recover if you fall. Got it. These first few ain't nothing. But then things get tricksy. Ah! See? Did exactly the same thing. Not sure what that sound is when I'm getting hit by those ghosts. Are they draining health? I remember. Oh! That was terrible. Okay, that is 3 genuine and completely failed efforts. I think what I'm gonna do at this point is drop a little save state when I get to that last... I have to get that far first. Don't seem to be especially on my game today lately. Okay, we're gonna save state. So we observe that this does not go all the way to the left wall, so we're gonna have to jump to the left a little bit. I think directly to the left, but actually that's not what I intended to do, but it'll suffice. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna kill that last slime. I think I'm gonna need it to press a buu-ton. There are indeed buu-tons there. Which requires some relatively precise block dropping, but nothing we can't handle. Oh, come on, go in. Am I a little off on the other axis? No, I think I had it right before. Slime seems to have kind of gotten my scent there. Let me see if I can drop myself in one. Which will help me align it for the block dropping. Oh, Maybe I can't do that when I'm carrying one. Or maybe it's just that finicky. Damn it. And once the slime figures out where you are, it'll chase you for a little while. There we go. Now, number 3. Good. Now, I bet I can use my body to press the last one, but I don't think I'll be able to keep it weight down, which is what I bet we have to do. Hey, slime, why don't you come over here so I can lure you a little bit away? Oh. Okay. That gets us a key, but it doesn't get us out. Now, can we guide the slime in here? Not if it jumps over. Unless we have to use the key here. I don't think that's how these generally work. No. Man, little one-square holes like this are difficult to deal with. Okay. Here I am fiddling around for nothing, just killing the last slime is what does it. Well, hey, I got treasure. I'll take it. Whew. Now, we're gonna be on level with that one. Oh! Woo. And these, I'm pretty sure, are gonna drop as soon as I set foot on them. If, in fact, I'm able to do so. Okay, I don't want to reload my... Yep, they're draining health when they're in contact with me. That's what's happening. Okay. So I don't want to reload my last save since I got that treasure, which was a bit of a pain in the ass to collect. So we'll make a new one when we get the things start getting tricky. Like so. And now, one more. Nope, that won't do. There we go. Much better. I see once again booty. And we want that booty, 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 booty rocking everywhere. Well, that didn't put me in a terrible place, actually. But it's going to be faster if I reload anyway. Yep, I think we've found right around the point in Landstalker where the perspective fuckery starts getting outright evil. Well, before anything else, we can certainly grab this one. Thank you, game, for allowing me to use e-geek manually when appropriate. That's a real... help. Help is the word I wanted. I'll go ahead and get that e-geek again, and then I'll resave. I always feel a little off about save state abuse, but in order to keep this shit moving, I think it's warranted under the circumstances. Y'all don't want to watch me fall and recover over and over again. And I don't want to have to edit out a bunch of that. So hopefully both of us win this way. You know, I wonder if I don't have to do that from the next... Nope, no I don't. I can do it from here. And I am glad I tried. Okay, this one's a little above, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And I bet there's going to be some benefit to getting on that fast one if I can do it. So let's attempt it. I'm not real sure what to do from here. This one's going all zip-zop zoobity-bop. There we go. I don't know if this is the proper path or not, or if I'm missing some treasure by not going to the other one first, but we can always recheck. We can always recheck. Out of my way. Oh! Grumble. Yeah, let's go ahead and investigate this. We can reset the room easily enough if it's not worth doing. Once again, I find myself glad I took the off branch first. One of my standard operating procedures is actually helping. That's highly abnormal. Okay, now we do the annoying shit. Oof. Lucky that didn't push me off. Alright, now how does shit work? Doesn't look like there's anything worth dealing with on the platform below, so we'll continue along this direction for now. Oh, we can drop down to get a goodie, and then we have to come back. I see how it is. Man, the game's giving those out like candy lately. I ain't gonna knock it. Oh! I am gonna knock that, though. Gonna keep my save state updated because this part really likes to make me fall. And again, I don't believe that to be entertaining for either of us. Oh. Now, what exactly is this here? Okay, it's a little bit to the right. Oh! And then it's a little bit more to the right. Landstalker. Landstalker! There we go. It's not a livestock, but as prizes go, it's a pretty good second place. Oh, I've got an exit here. Was there another one there? Oh, Pockets, what are you doing? Can we get to him? It looks like we can.
It's me. I came down here to look for something nice, but I don't think there's anything here for me. Bye.
I'm just gonna bet he took any good shit that was here. Or not. You don't care about a statue of Gaia? Well, your loss. I wonder if NPCs have any value in livestock. I mean, NPCs are generally, depending on the game engine, unkillable. Maybe it works like it does in Kid Rad. Incidentally, if you've never read Kid Rad, I highly recommend it. Okay, that's a trigger door. I don't think the game's gonna let me fall in the water here. No. There's a door for our lovely key. What other options, if any, do we have? Can we hook jump to that? Oh, seems to be too high. Yeah. So, unless killing the skeletons or something else up... Oh, okay, that does open the trigger doors. Good to know. We will go ahead and explore those before I go using up my key. Were there any more back here? Like, was that a trigger door? I think it was. Oh! I've been at this long enough, I should know about suspicious video game generosity at this point. Then again, springing that trap was technically necessary. Because, generally speaking, this game does not have any optional keys. If you get one, you will need it. Fortunately, I believe there are also only as many locked doors as there are keys, so you can't render the game unwinnable that way. Ah, this place must be locked up tight. Oh, that's okay. I will jump through whatever hoops it wishes me to jump. Just making sure that there was nothing over there, because I have the memory of a goldfish. Ooh. A more ninja-type ambush. A more ninja-type ambush this time. Oh, that is in character for the species. Imagine that, another key. Nigel's belt must really be flanking at this point. Those big armored soldiers just aren't the same without all the war garble. I'm really tempted to throw that pot at one of them, but I think I need it to climb that next step. I can do this as long as you can. Okay. Oh, we gotta weigh that down, huh? So the question then becomes... is there a way to get up here without the pot, or is there something else I need to do? Yeah, there's something else I need to do. The question is what? Pardon the annoying clinking, I'm just making sure there's nothing along this way that I'm missing. Doesn't appear to be the case. I'm probably missing something flamingly obvious, as is my wont. Oh, you know what? I suspect I need to step on someone's head, maybe. Let's reset the room, see if the monsters respawn. They do, so I suspect they are important. Excuse me, folks. Can this be done? No, they're 2 blocks high. Too high to jump on. Ah! Oh, I get it. Okay, I need to make a path for them and let them trip the switch for me. If I can persuade them to do so. Hopefully before I lose all my Geek. I do have a couple doll, but I would like to save those if at all possible. Okay, boys down here. Alright, I need to get them on the same line with me, going in this direction. Ah! Oh, Landstalker, you got jokes. And I have a powerful thirst. One moment. There we go. Good. I have been kind of burning through those. So on the right-hand side here, there's a big open space, which makes me suspicious. There's a doll over there, which does not make me especially suspicious, but it makes me happy. Mind repair for if we get confused, which has not happened yet. Lots of prizes in this room. It continues to make me suspicious that something big is coming. Don't remember this being one of the few points in the game that has a unique boss, but again, this is not the strongest spot in my memory when it comes to sections of Landstalker. Oh! This feller I do not believe is strictly speaking a unique boss. I think they do become semi-regular enemies at some point, but that too may be a false memory. The important thing is they hit quite hard, and when they strike the ground with their hammer, they make it extremely hard for Friday to come out. No, what I mean to say is, they stun you. Fortunately, if you're in mid-swing at the time, your swing still counts. Hey, nice shoes. Green is my color. Healing boots. Ooh. I'm gonna guess that's a healing over time kind of deal. Or perhaps healing with distance walked. Let me just tread around for a bit and see if anything happens. Oh, yep, there goes an HP. And if I just stand still, it doesn't work, right? Right. Okay. So that seems to be how those work. And here is our last key. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Ooh, free heals. Even better than shoes. Nothing over here, right? No. Seems like it takes a fair amount of walking for each HP to kick in, but still, passive HP recovery, even if it's slow and doesn't actually proc that often, better than the alternative, which is not having it. Oh, green slime. Surprised it took so long for us to see such a classic slime color. Oh, that's a one-way. We'll have to find out how to get up there. Now we probably have to do it from the lower right. That's probably why there's a shortcut there for that matter. Mountainous area to the lower right, a lake to the upper right. And a treasure right here. And it's that kind we like so much. Okay, we don't actually seem to have a path to the mountainous area at present, so we will head lakeward. Perhaps that's where the Duke was headed. Where the shrine might be. want to make sure I look at every bit of the map that I can possibly access for the usual sorts of hidden things, but this bit of map seems to be clear. I don't know, this area looks pretty mountainous itself. I don't think there's anything tucked away in here. Anything here? No. Just for fall recovery, I assume. Oh. Nigel's jump really goes farther than it looks. I'm fairly impressed with his broad jumping distance. I'm fairly impressed with my falling skills. Might be easier from here. Yeah, that's the way to go. What the hell am I trying to get to, anyway? Probably up here. Hey, I fought someone bigger than you now. Note to self, do not taunt Cyclops. There's a cave, but I want to see what's outside of the cave. Oh, this looks like fun. Okay, falling doesn't actually matter, but getting back up again, that could be a little bit of an adventure. I don't think I should have done that. What the hell is even going on here? Intriguing. No, I think that lower right, that lower left one might be a red herring. I can maybe hook jump a little to the left. Oh, that drops like a rock. Let's try this once or twice more, and then I'll put it aside for now. Ah! Okay, never mind. What's this way? This is quite the intricate area, isn't it? Landstalker doesn't seem to be a super bad game for Lost On outside of Green Maze, but I won't lie and say there ain't a little bit of it right now. Where does Tree go? Tree goes to... Ah, this is where that shrine raft kind of dealie was. Okay. That's fine. We have a reasonably straightforward way of backtracking if and when we need to do so. A worthy thing to keep in mind. But that doesn't really help me get anywhere new now, does it? Perhaps. Okay, I hit the platform when I did that. So that means it is kind of along this axis. Of course, I've probably got them out of sync by now. Oh, hey, hey. That's what we like. That is not. I'd have to hook jump to that. Yep, there we go. Ah, and this puts me back here, okay. Whoop. Wonder if I get a little height with this platform, if I can somehow drop onto that button. That last block floating there especially seems like it drops too fast to actually be the intended way of doing this. Can't jump on that tree. Kylie's brother? That's me. Welcome to Greedley's Item Shop. Somehow I think this gentleman won't have particularly good prices for us. I make a good living here off the treasure hunters who visit this lake. 900. Can't afford it. 356. That isn't a huge hike if I recall correctly from what the doll goes for elsewhere. That looks like some sort of thing up there on the shelf, but I could be wrong. Not the Moai head, but the red jeweled thing. But it probably is just set dressing. Well, I'll remember about the livestock here, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. It's an oddly well-concealed shop for not having anything super special about it. That upper spot, I don't know if there's any way I can actually get at that. But then I don't know if there's any reason to. Wait. We did want to get to that button. I'm forgetting about the button. But I'm a little confuzzled by the button, I do confess. It's gonna see how things look if I ride up and ride down. Ride my business all around. No, I can't make it that far. Oh, come back, little platform. Can I reset you? No, that didn't help any. Okay, we'll just go up and not worry about that button right now. Unless it turns out that I have to worry about that button right now. Okay, so far so good. Don't know that this block is useful. Doesn't appear to be. Ah. I gotta watch closely next time I do that. See which direction I fall. Okay. Gotta hook jump a little toward the screen. I can do that. Not like that. Okay. That was a little difficult to do, so I'm going to save state. Game's making me get a little funky with my hook jumping now. If you're a mover and a shaker, find the goddess and wake her. Well, I think that describes me. Oh! I did not actually intend to walk off there. So I can but pray there is nothing... Oh! There's a way back up. Anything else over here? No. Just the drop-off. Okay, I can get my health back there. Statue of Gaia. Hopefully it's okay for me to be taking these. Another statue of Gaia. Okay, I can't get onto her platform. Oh, actually I kinda can. Wonder if the statues of Gaia are a hint. Also, being a mover and shaker. This seems relevant. I'm not sure if that did something I needed to do, but... Oh. Perhaps that's what it did. Well, that sure do seem to get us to the shrine. But first there was another cave, was there not? A big one here. Oh, that's not actually a goable path. Okay. Looks like there might be a path there.
Nice to meet you. We're not like Dex and the other stupid soldiers. We're the elite of the elite. We're the Unicorn Troopers. Labyrinth formation. Ready, set, go! See you again.
What? Well, we are apparently at the 1 hour mark. So we'll have to see if they give me an opportunity to save anytime soon. It may be that this is a relatively long episode. We will see. Anything of interest here? No. That path up the middle is very conspicuous, so I will check out the other ones first. Ow. Hey, these are rather densely nested, aren't they? Now, is that going to stay pressed? No, it's going to make another button. And that makes another button. And that makes another button. And I get whacked, but I get through. That's the important thing. This is long for what I thought was probably some kind of side path. Perhaps it is not, in fact, a side path of any sort. As you would expect from a game of this type, the enemy AI is not exactly what you'd call sophisticated, but it is clever enough to make some attempt to flank you. Oh. I guess that's so I can get back up there? Yeah, okay. That's cute. Any reason to going up here? Does not appear so. Okay. I'll probably have to do this again when I come back in here anyway, but we'll leave it there. That's some kind of revolving door system. That's different.
Ah, so you are here. I'd better go tell the Duke.
Can I do that? No, I am blocked. Okay, mini buu-ton, 1 chest. That's stand-onable and doesn't seem to break when I do so. Yeah, this does... okay. That makes a platform appear in the middle, so set box on buu-ton. What the world? Huh. That's confusing. Oh, okay. I think you just have to be really fast here. Another of those, huh? If I am doing this right, which I am not at all certain of. There we go. It's tight, but you can do it. And I needed to. What do you want to bet that there's going to be a key on each of those side paths that you need in order to go up the middle path? At least one. Ugh. Okay, that side trip not particularly necessary, but good. Alright, I gotta kill them off to make the button come back. We need that button. This is a fairly combat-y dungeon. Oop. Getting all sneaky with your jumping. Okay, this remains done, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. And now we try the right side trip. Safety save. Now what the hell are we looking at here? Did that do anything? Oh! Wow. I did not remember that these existed. This game's got Armoses. So it doesn't appear to be a matter of... Okay, I think you're invincible. But the way is closed, so what do? Oh, just have to whack them until a button appears? Is that how that worked? I'm not entirely sure that's how that worked, but it seems to have worked. What exactly is going on here, I could not begin to tell you. What does buu-ton do? Makes them all walk across the room in the direction they're facing. Okay. No doubt that will be important, but let's look down here first. That's a tough one to get through without getting hurt. And the prize is a bit meh, but I'll take it. Alright, so what I'm guessing the idea is here is to hop across on the statues as they're moving, which is going to be probably a bit of a challenge. Can this be moved? No, it cannot. Oh man, that takes some speed. Okay, we're just gonna try hopping right like a madman and not getting too fancy about it. Huh, that seems to have been the correct approach. Now, how does this shit work? Hidden buu-ton. Okay, no key required over here, it's all just to get a life stock, it appears. But we like those, that's fine. And we can just ride the one guy out. Whack, 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 whack. How does this shit actually work? Still not entirely sure what the deal is there, but it resolved. And as long as it resolves, I'm reasonably happy. Understanding is good in such situations, but understanding is gravy. More buu-ton fuckery. Oh, so there's somewhere else I haven't been, huh? Or perhaps the buttons in the middle there have some important effect. Before we try them, I'm going to do a safety save. Ah, teleporters. I should recognize those by now. Alright. So that takes us to another section of the shrine, but we're not going to do that right this second. It's been over an hour, so I think the rest of this shrine type of place is best reserved for next time. Does he have anything interesting to say before I save? Nope, he just twitches a little. Quite dead. You may, in fact, keep my record. And in the meantime, everybody, I thank you ever so much for watching. It's not over. But for now, we are not going to go on. We are going to take a little break. Again, thank you everybody. It has been a pleasure, and I hope you're enjoying it too. Until next time, this is signing off. Today's Perspective Shenanigans have been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, Dodecalope, Jarogue, Martin Schoenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argelmach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Dan Larson, K. Ivan Rupert, Tiny Shopkeeper, Charlie Dunst, Kikoskia, Kobo4231, Yuka Takeuchi Fan, Chaotic Narrative, Mystery Accent, Lakota, Mayan Ling, Renaman, Fate Everywhere, TJA, Sparkazile Lefzer, Super Pervert 69, and other Escherian patrons. Your support as both patrons and viewers is immensely helpful every month, and I thank you profusely for it. Commenters, subscribers, and all you faithful watchers out there, much love to you too. It ain't much of a show without an audience, and you all help keep this train running. May the day be kind to you and yours, and I'll catch you next episode. Hello out there, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've had a good time, and I've been glad to have you. If you enjoyed this video, new subscribers always brighten my day, and if you really dig my stuff and would like to support me on Patreon, I shall be very grateful indeed. You're also invited to go with the stream every Friday at twitch.tv/unplayedathing. Thank you again, and have a good one.